$586 is what we'll be cash stuffing into our envelopes today. So grab your favorite drink or snack, cozy up, and let's stuff our envelopes. Well, hey there friends, and welcome back to Busy Girl Budgets. My name is Mallory if you guys are new here, and if you're not new, then welcome. Thank you guys for coming back. I mentioned this in my last video, but I'm gonna mention it here again. I have mentioned it before, but I was looking at my analytics and still over 50% of my returning viewers are not subscribed. So we are so close. As of recording today, we are only 4 subscribers away from 3,000, and I would just love to get there. I'm hoping that I'll be there by the time this video goes out. So I'm recording this on Sunday and it's not gonna go, I'm sorry, it's Saturday and it's not gonna go out until Thursday. So I'm hoping that I will be there by then, but the more subscribers that I can get, the more people that will watch these videos, it'll push this content out to more people. And we are trying to be entrepreneurs in this house. So if you guys could help me out with that, especially if you're a returning viewer, I would really, really appreciate it. Before we get into the video, I am gonna drop the emoji here for what I'd like you to leave in the comments. Leave me a money bag emoji in the comments if you guys are watching, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. So today we are going to be cash stuffing $586, as you guys saw in the intro. And so this is a week where just I was paid. My husband is paid bi-weekly. His hours are going to be reduced here in a few weeks, but he also has some other side jobs that he's going to be picking up and some other jobs that he's put in bids for web design. So we'll see if he gets those contracts or not. But yeah, so we are focusing heavily on saving and making sure we have a good cushion. So starting off with my wallet. I already got groceries for the week, so we're just gonna add a little bit of a buffer, and that's gonna be 15. That's all we're gonna put in here. I am working on doing a no-low spend for the rest of the month, and I am posting a short every day with what I spent. Next is dining out. That's gonna get 10. My goal is to not spend any of this. My fun money is going to get 10. And miscellaneous always gets 10 as well. And then my husband always gets 10 in fun money, so we'll set that to the side for him. So that's gonna be all that's going into my wallet this week. I successfully did not spend any of the money in my wallet last week, which was $50. And so all of that was able to go towards savings challenges. So that was really exciting. So I'm hoping to do the same this week. All right, so the next thing we're gonna be stuffing is my high priority binder. And we are going to be starting, as always, with my emergency fund. So this is going to be pretty like high priority the next few weeks specifically, and kind of just going forward. We just want to build up this buffer again. We did have this at $10,000 a few months ago, but we pulled money from it to pay off my car, which I'm glad we did because we eliminated a big payment, and we also paid off a little bit of debt. So I do want to get this at least up to the $5,000 mark. That'll make me feel better. That'll be about 2 months of bills for us. Not necessarily all of our expenses, but bills. And that would be really nice to have. So for the emergency fund today, we're adding 20. That's always the minimum that we add. On the weeks where my husband is paid, we are going to try to start adding more. But in here, we now have 2,500, 3,000, 31, and 3120 in the emergency fund. My plan is one of my savings challenges that I'm almost done with. It's worth $1,500, and so my plan is to put that into my emergency fund. So that'll be a big bump towards that 5,000. Okay, next is my dog's emergency fund, and they are going to get 20 as well. So they have 100 in the Ally account, 200, 300, 400, and 420. I need to take these hundreds and I need to take them back to the bank. Next is health. That's going to be getting $100 this week. This is for the only bill I cashed stuff for. It's because it's a big bill and it was new for us a few months ago. So in here we now have 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, and 200. So we still need $280 more in the next couple of weeks. So I'm going to be adding that next week actually to complete that. Next is car maintenance, and that is going to get 20 this week. So this now has 1, 2, 300, 350, 370, 390, and 400 in car maintenance. And this is also used for like my registration and stuff like that, which I do have to renew here in the next month or so. They don't cost too much here. I know in California they cost a lot. Here in New Mexico, it's $50 for a year and $100. It's $55 for 1 year or $100 for 2 years. So I usually opt to just do the 2 years, but we'll see. Okay, Michigan is going to get its usual 20. So it has 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, and 180. If you guys are new, I haven't talked about this in a while. Michigan is where I'm from. My family lives there. My parents are there. And my dad is in advanced end stage of Alzheimer's, dementia. So we are there about every 2 months to visit, put eyes on him, make any changes that need to be made as far as like helping my mom with going to the doctor or getting more care in the home. We are very involved even when we're not there. I talk to my mom daily on FaceTime, usually multiple times a day for many hours. Very involved. So I am not there physically as much as, you know, I wish I could be. But we try to be there as much as possible. And so that's what this envelope is for, just for any extra things that we need for our trips. All right, and that is going to be it for my high priority binder. Okay, next up is my short-term binder. And we are starting off with my dogs. They are going to be getting $20 this week. So they now have 20, 40, 60, 80, and 100. Starting off well in there. Then we've got household. This is for just like household supplies. I don't need anything right now. So we've just been adding 5 and that's been working. So we have 5, 10, and 15. I'm going to take, 2 of these 5s and swap it. So 15 in household. Okay, next is Costco. And that's going to get 15 today. But I'm actually going to condense this now here. I have 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to take these 5s and I'm going to grab a 20. So you've got 30 in Costco. Oops. Okay, 30 in Costco. Next is anniversary. And this is going to get 20. So it has 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82. So our anniversary is coming up in just about a month. It is in mid-October. So last year was our 10 year, so we went really big. This year we are taking a trip to Dallas, but we so far have not had to pay for anything because we've used points. I have tons of rewards for like credit cards and stuff. So we haven't really paid anything. The only thing I've paid for is concert tickets. But for anniversary, we are gonna do $300 total for gifts. So $150 for me to get gifts for my husband and $150 for him to get gifts for me. So that's going to be the budget this year. So there's 200 in here so far. So I need another 100, which will be no problem in the next few weeks. And that's what the budget for anniversary is going to be. I will actually have more than 100 in here because, more than 300 because we're going to go to dinner. We are going to be leaving for Michigan the day after our anniversary. So we're just going to probably do something simple. And then I'm sure we'll do something with family like once we get up there. But yeah. All right, and next is vacation. So this is going to go towards our Dallas trip for spending money in November. So we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82. So our Dallas trip is kind of like our anniversary trip. Even though it's a few weeks after our anniversary, we got tickets to see a band that we've been wanting to see. So that's going to be our little getaway. Next is beauty, and that is going to get 20. So it has 20, 40, and 50. So this is just used for haircuts and hair color. And then lastly in here we have toiletries, and that's going to get 5. So there is 5, 10, and 15 in toiletries. And that is it for my short-term binder. All right, next we have my low priority binder, and we just have the 4 envelopes in here, starting off with coffee, supplies for our coffee bar, and that's going to get 5. So it has 5, 10, and 15. I am running low on Nespresso pods, so I do need to get some. Thankfully, I have the, my coffee maker takes the original Nespresso pods, which are way more inexpensive than the like newer, I think it's called Nespresso Virtuo pods. The ones I get are way cheaper, so not a big deal there. Next is entertainment, and that is going to get 15. So it has 10, 15, and 20. Okay. Then we've got shopping, and that is going to get 20. So we have 20, 40, 60. A really nice thing about doing this like no low spend is that I'm trying not to spend like as much as possible, and really only trying to like spending money on bills and absolute necessities. And so it's been nice because like my envelopes are getting a little bit of a break, and that's what I wanted. So I'm gonna try and continue that for sure through the end of September. But I do have some family coming in the beginning of October, so that's going to be a little difficult to not spend. But I think I'm going to try and do this like here and there, at least for like a few weeks at a time or a month at a time, and just give like my envelopes a break. So yeah. Anyway, gifts is going to get the last 5 for this binder. So it has 10, 15, 20, and 25. So that's going to be it for my low priority binder. All right, my friends, the last thing that we're stuffing is my savings challenge binder. And what was really cool is that I didn't spend all the money in my wallet this week. So I had $50 to put into challenges when I did my unstuffing. So we completed the cherry on top challenge, and we added some money to the pretty in pink challenge. So we're actually going to complete this today. We're going to put $30 in here. Yay, so exciting. 20 and 30. So this is done. Now, as you guys recall, I'm not going to be reallocating these challenges until I also complete the in the bag challenge, because it's part of this same bundle, Chic and Sweet, which is on sale in my shop currently. Actually, my whole shop is 25% off. So if you want to place an order, now is the time. My fall collection did just go out, so check it out. So we should have 200 in here. We have 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 200. So that is correct. So this is done. So now all the money that we were putting into this challenge, Pretty in Pink and Cherry on Top, can be rolled into trying to complete this faster. So we're not putting anything here, obviously, because that's done. We are going to put $50 into the in the bag challenge. So we're going to do 20, 40, and 50. So we should have 700 in here. Let's see. Give it a quick count. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 550, 6, 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, and 700. So 300 more, and this will be complete. So I'm hoping I can complete it within the next month. And if all goes well and I do well with my no spend, then my wallet money, extra wallet money, is going to go straight into trying to finish this quicker. All right, next is Disney. And this is getting 15, which is what each icon is worth for me. So there's 10 and 15. Color in one of our icons. These are from, this challenge is from Budget with Maddie, and you can find her on Etsy. Really cute stuff. So we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, and 195. Wonderful. So we are just over halfway done with this challenge. I'm not sure if when I complete this, if I'm going to actually like put it in my high yield savings for Disney, or if I'm going to use it for something else, because we kind of have like more important things to save for at the moment, and I don't have a Disney trip in the works. But it would be nice to have this when it's done, because that's like my 2-day ticket to Disneyland. So we'll see where we are as when I complete that challenge. All right. My next one is the Summer I Started Saving Challenge. This is available in my shop. And guys, that finale, oh my gosh, insane. In a good way. So excited for the movie. I cannot wait. So we're adding 30 today, which is the next number that we have to add. This challenge saves $420. So we now have 20, 40, 50, and 60 in here. All right. Then we have our December challenge. So we completed November last week. And this week, I'm actually going to do the 40 instead of the 35. So we're going to add that. All right. This is my rollover singles, which I don't have any this week, so we're not putting anything in there. And then we have my every little bit challenge. And actually, I think I have a ton of ones, so I'm going to exchange. Actually, what I'm going to do is exchange this. I'm going to take the 10 from here because I need that for my every little bit challenge. I'm pretty sure this is $10. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. I think these stuck together because I should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, there we go. 10. Something was stuck. All right. I'm going to put these in here. Okay. Now we have the correct denominations for our every little bit challenge. This was originally from BusyGirlBudgets. I don't know. I don't think she still makes this. This was like a limited thing that she made. I've had this for a couple years. So I don't think she still makes it, but she does have some really great things in her shop. So don't forget to check it out. So we're going to add our 1, which will bring us up to $10 in here. And then we have our 5, which will put us at 50 in this challenge. 10 will put us at 100. And then our 20 brings us up to 200 in here. So that is awesome. Okay. All right. And then we stuffed the 50 and the 100 last week, and that's something we only do once a month. So we won't be doing that again for a few more weeks. All right, my friends. Well, that wraps up today's cash stuffing video. If you guys haven't already done so, don't forget to drop me a money bag emoji in the comments. Give this video a thumbs up. And if you are a returning viewer or if you're new and you enjoyed today's video, please hit that subscribe button. I would really, really appreciate it. It would really help. Thank you guys all so much for being here, and we will catch you guys in our next one. Bye.